Internet, MegaMogwai here, and I got yet another Legends of Runeterra for you guys today. We're gonna play some Yordomon. Gotta transform them all, as we're gonna feature Vandal City and Freljord in a region combination that's essentially a mid-range deck built around the transform mechanic. We're playing Bitsy Lizard, which has not really seen play ever since Vandal City. Well, the third expansion of Vandal City came out. Really, is one of the components from the GNAR package that didn't really see any play, unfortunately, and that's because you know, the payoff just wasn't quite there, especially not when it compares in comparison to the 4-drop and the 5-drop. You know, Giga Gromp and Pterodactyl. You know, Giga Gromp. I know it's a thing about how I went on Twitter. I was drunk, okay, and I started tweeting about how it was gonna be the strongest card of the game, and yeah, that's definitely the peak of my career. We'll get into that shortly, but yeah, we're building a deck around Chief Nakotak. Chief Nakotak is a 3-mana 2/4 that now says when an ally transforms, fully heal it, grant it +1/+1, and on top of that, impact. Impact was not in the mix before, and it used to be a 3/3. A 2/4 stat line is better for an engine like this, even though we lose the ability to block into Fearsome. We don't really want to be trading too much or engaging in combat with Chief Nakotak. He is the village elder. He is the wise Yordle. He knows everything, and he does not need to fight. Just realized there's a frog here. And this guy's really happy about what's happening. But yeah, Chief Nakotak is actually a really neat card that I think it has really funny voice acting, and I love the art as well. And the fact that now it is more resilient and, you know, effectively carded to kill makes this archetype a bit better. Not sure how much better, but it definitely felt pretty solid in my playtesting, even though it is a small sample size. Keep that in mind. Nonetheless, we're packing in pretty much all the transform dudes, at least from Vandal City, and then we're incorporating a few from Freljord that maybe are not so obvious, as we have, like I said, a full set of Bitsy Lizard. We got Teeny Dactyl, you know, the Pterodactyl, arguably the better of the three, and then we got Spotted Toad, you know, the Mogwai Prophecy. Foretold, as today we're showcasing why this card is the greatest single card in the game as of now, as we can potentially give Giga Gromp and Pterodactyl overwhelm with the Ursine Spirit Walker. Ursine Spirit Walker also transforms, so also gets benefits from Chief Nakotak. You know, he gets very valuable knowledge from him, as we're going to get +1/+1 and impact on top of the already very impressive stat line with Overwhelm. As then we have Sejuani as our second champion. GNAR and Sejuani are our lineups. GNAR, very good in this deck because it transforms naturally, and when it reverts, it also counts as a transformation, in case you're wondering, so he still gets the boost, or gets another boost from Chief Nakotak, which is really crazy. And then we got the Mini-T. You know, I wanted kind of like a boss monster to go with, and why not Mini-T, man? We get Mega-T, we start disabling our opponent's board and removing their blockers as well in the process. Like, what's not to like about this 7-drop, right? So we're running it, maybe or maybe not. Will it make an appearance in today's video? I'm talking like Yoda, and I don't know why. But ultimately, this was a very fun deck to play. You know, I haven't played Vandal City in a while, and it feels, you know, feels nice to not have Vandal City mirrors dominate the meta and stuff. Things have changed quite a bit, and we're in interesting times, that's for sure. Even though Bard is everywhere, and I'm just these next few videos, you're probably gonna get me just rambling about Bard, like an old man like shaking his face at the clouds. Like I'm really tired of Bard, and that's like my one big gripe with the meta right now. Everything else seems pretty solid, even though it's not nearly as perfect as a meta as some people make it out to be, because diversity does not equate to, you know, perfection like people believe. But it is pretty solid, and there's a lot to do, and there's a lot of decks that are not yet being explored, especially old forgotten archetypes, and that's what I've been wanting to showcase with the channel these past few days. But I was really excited to dive into this, and at this point I'm just going on tangents, so I'm gonna stop rambling, even though it hasn't been that long of a deck actually. We got the Tusk Speaker, you know, very important for us to progress towards Sejuani's level up and enable the plunder-esque effects that our units rely on. And then we have Poison Dart to support our early game and the ability to trigger these effects, while also providing us removal that can plant Poison Effects that can lead us to a very nice surprise by triggering at the beginning of a round and all of a sudden enabling our transformations. You know, one can dream. The Elixir of Iron, alongside a full set of Throw Chant to protect our key units, which are vulnerable before they go big. And then we have a couple of copies of Three Sisters to have a bit of, you know, last-ditch effort sort of answer against big units, elusives, etc., etc. There's a lot of that out there, so Three Sisters is always a good card to incorporate onto your failure decks. And now, I will shut up. So thank you guys for watching. Have a solid day. Thank you for watching. I said that twice. Hope you enjoyed today's games. Have a solid day. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content. There we go. Love ya. I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, there you go. I realize like my nose hurts for some weird reason. Okay, so we're facing off against you know, some other Yordle nonsense. We're gonna drop this Sejuani, gonna keep the Inventive Chemist. I like the GNAR. I don't think we need the Troll Chant at this point. I think we'd rather focus on curving out. But turn 1 Chemist is neat.
Little balls are just as good as big ones. I got it!
Carry your own gear.
I'll trade there, because then I remove that blocker from my test speaker.
Join the hunters, they say.
When my song ends, men
I thought I
die.
would.
Finally, some action.
Bring the spirits.
I've got the reins.
The way.
I'm working for the Sejuani level up.
To serve the greater good.
Play cheap Nakotak. As we ping and enable the GNAR. We slowly but surely get closer to that.
Even shattered hearts mend in time. Violence to end violence.
Nakotacho. Narboga.
Nakutacho. Reminds me of my cousin.
Finders sharers.
Du-du-dum, du-dum. Getting those extra stats and that impact as well.
Yeah, boom.
Back off, baddies.
Blade of Exile is dangerous, naturally.
Yordles and their portals.
The storm approaches.
Getting that synergy! We got the Storm Clown, Ursine there, English.
Let me at him.
There's Fizz though. We need freezes for Fizz. We transform back, or you know that is a freeze.
You own what you taste.
We gotta hope that they don't have like they can't surpass like 5. From that point onwards, we're gonna be able to with Sejuani just completely nullify any incoming attacks. But we need to not get screwed over on this one. That's +2 power, which we're expecting, but we just need them to not have like Elixir of Wrath and something else. Okay.
This is gonna be fun.
We just need them to not have a Poke Stick. Yes! Oh, there we go! Ooh, I haven't seen Pantheon in a minute. I will be a slightly different version. We're going to mulligan away everything though because we do want to find our 1-drop. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Little bones are just as good as big ones. I got it!
Progressing towards us, Johnny. Level up. Hitting our bitsy lizards here. Okay, so by turn 3, I'm gonna play lizard.
Ha! I got an idea.
Papa Shonabla!
I'm gonna play Chief Knack Attack now. There it is.
Now where did I leave that beaker? Wanna see what it does? Whoa, whoa!
Boga from.
That way we preserve our Chief Knack Attack at full health. We get a huge hit off on him. Even though we miss out on these transformations here. We can always play Spotted Toad and make use of the stat line and then threaten them with a level up.
I will die when I am ready.
Pantheon's not leveling up this round, so we just play the Spotted Toad. We're gonna take our time. Pass back. Oh yeah, it's the burst pass. Never mind.
Let fury spill from the sky.
No reason not to play this. We transform immediately, and we get the impact.
We were never fated to bow.
Now I'm worried about a random lifesteal. Still gave him lifesteal. I hate this shit. I really don't like this shit.
We cry out.
Alright, here we go. Roll the dice.
No more demons.
Roll the dice. Okay, that's not lifesteal. We're just that good.
Stand up. Are you the one? Why do you fight?
Because I like play card games. What else you got? What else you got, my boy? Because this is a hit. Okay, so how about this? You have another single combat, you either lose Pantheon or you lose the Wounded White Flame. And I get to impact you anyways, because if you strike me twice, I impact twice because I'm in the middle of combat, so not even that works, right? It's still lethal, exact lethal. Actually, no, it isn't. No, it's by 2. Yeah. We preserve this unit. Okay. That's a pokey.
We're off on a new adventure.
What about double pokey? That sparkles with me. Yu-Gi-Oh! God, I'm good. God, I'm good. So good at this game, man.
Is a trail painted with blood.
Oh, sorry, bro. And as Nakatak would say, we're going Akataka. From. Yeah. GG, brother. There we go. That was a clutch stuff thing if I ever seen one. Oh my god. Grind the Walk is not really sure what they're playing. Maybe a new version of Keg Control with Callista. That's actually really cool. I gotta explore that. I am inspired. I'm gonna flex on them still though. We're gonna go ahead and mulligan here. I mean, Troll-Chan could be useful. We don't really know though. Let's just do a full mulligan besides the Inventive Chemist to make sure that we curve out into units.
Nothing but the stink of blood and sweat.
Oh, that is a good matchup. Turn one. We plant the bomb.
I got it.
See if they give us the trade. I think they may have Make It Rain and they're thinking about using it here, which is definitely not a good use of it. And they're gonna let that go through. That's fantastic for us. Phenomenal. That's a good draw too. A parley. All right.
Puka puka.
Puka.
Puka puka.
Boga boga.
Don't ask where it's from. Ask how much.
Okay, so it's Nab. Shit, dude. Really? I'm gonna go for a Pokey Stick onto this, because I could finish it off with a Poison Dart, depending on what I draw here.
Safety will cost you.
I get lucky with some shrooms.
Papa shunabla.
I should have preserved that, to be
Valuable
honest.
coin.
Well, if that happens, if that mushroom procs, I think that changes my plans a little bit. We still have the Troll-Chan here to protect. Tentacle Smash.
Seize the opportunity.
I'm gonna go with this. Like that make it rain. Well, that's annoying.
Bow to no one. Born for conquest. I was forged by winter.
Oh, it includes level ups.
Your king has returned. Neither the flames nor the depths can claim thee, Captain. Hang 'em by their entrail. Line 'em up.
Leave no survivors.
Trouble. Coward.
I go, I go.
We shall pierce their treasonous hearts.
Stormcloud Resign. I'm gonna go with that. Alright, well, we're going in. We're going in. Down very low.
Stand and fight.
War eternal.
What's that you got there?
Got him. Oh man, such clutch wins though, dude. Woo! Oh, these games, man.
The Witcher's Claw triumph.
I wanted some. I've seen it all. Bard Viego. I cannot be surprised any further. It is impossible. I like double Tusk Peeker, honestly, with Chief Knock Attack. Yeah, it may seem like an awkward curve, but look at this. Turn 4, we play these two. And we're progressing our Sejuani level up as well. Like, this is definitely a pretty decent opener. Keep in mind that they're restricted to Shadow Owl, so we'll see what their deck looks like. But like I've stated in the past, Bard can make even the worst decks decent. Because it's Bard. But not always, because you know you have to be lucky and drawn through chimes. Which is not, fortunately, is not gonna happen every time. Before I'm jinxing myself here.
I heard the war song in the waves. Time to dance.
Okay, so far.
Knuckle, knuckle talk.
So far. The Sejuani level up is going smoothly. Okay, there's two chimes. Onto a wraith color. Phenomenal. Love it.
For me, the spirits dance. Against my tusks. Unmoved. Against my tusks.
gonna take the hit. That's annoying. A 6-5.
Boom! Yeah, boom!
It's a good enough hit to go by.
Now where did I leave that beaker?
Submission or death for all who leave.
It's gonna blow!
I really don't want to die to an atrocity. If they drop down to 7, that's a bit too much. But all this impact is too strong as well. Too strong to ignore. So let's actually do it like this.
It's gonna blow!
Because this double impact here goes a long way. We're going in like this. Because we're hungry. So they do have Vile Feast. We reset Viego now because they cleared that. Because we were going for lethal, but if they responded, we forced that out of them. And then we can deal with Viego. If I went for the draw immediately, I would have had it good.
Wow! Wow!
We want to drive to atrocity, right? We lose the 2 impact from this, which technically gives us lethal. poke here.
Pokey, pokey.
Draw some unit. Withering Whales, not enough. There we go. There we go. Giga Grub! Best card in the game! Oh! Oh man, I didn't want to commit to a ruination. This is Talkers, I don't know what they're playing. This is weird. Alright. My nemesis. I knew this day would come. This music does not synchronize with what I'm feeling right now. We're playing
Little bones are just as good as big ones.
Yay. My favorite archetype. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we go.
I got an idea.
Yeah, just need you to hit, girl. There we go. Now we have Bitsy Lizard. Or Lava Lizard, rather.
My name will echo through the ages.
Okay, so what do we need Trochan for?
For me, the spirit's done.
I'm gonna go with this. For full open swing, we miss out on the. Let's see. This feels so strong as an attack here. That's a big hit. That's a big hit.
Dark times come and go. We play on.
I'm gonna prioritize the Bitsy Lizard actually. Just because I can get a Pokey Stick out of this round. I could also just play you, but we don't have the board for you.
What do you call that technique?
I'm gonna try. Alright.
Just like we practiced.
Yeah, yeah.
It is time.
Waka,
Wakamo!
wakamo.
I can block. I definitely want to block with GNAR because with the strike, we will be able to generate the Pokey Stick, which is important.
In Shurima's name.
What do you call that technique?
Hey, if you don't want to attack and give me the GNAR, I get it, but I'm still going in.
We delay.
Your Emperor commands.
I'm gonna block like this. Okay. Because now we get to reduce our Pokey Stick. Like, we just want to play for tempo here. We don't mind that. It's a lot of mana. That's 2 mana that you're spending and you're limiting your defenses next round.
What's today's lesson?
we're going for damage. We need to open attack before their sparring students become a big problem.
We play on.
Focus.
There's a lot of cards that we nullify by just open attacking you. Oh my goodness. Well, that is one hell of a lethal right there. There's potential for disruption here, but we're going in. We are going in. I want to play around deny. Could be a thing.
Hey, Krabby.
That's my resting face.
If they do have it, we disrupt their field musicians here.
I heard the war song in the waves.
Nice, dude. Oh, that feels good. Bro, we're on a tear with this deck.